Yeah, yeah. This is Ron. It's the 28th. This is the notorious Red Heifer Day, I guess, which is kind of interesting. I'm having a little hard trouble today. I have a mask on, so I know I'm not supposed to be near the plants, but I have to finish watering. I started over there in the corner where it was really so dry and moved around and came all the way this way yesterday and made it right down there, smack down in the middle. So now I have it running in the corner, and I'll pull it over this way to get those little trees. Those little pear trees haven't opened up because they're dry as a bone. They're waiting for spring. Today's supposed to be the first day of summer, isn't it? Yeah, today marks the first day of summer. Isn't that terrible? Oh, good Lord. So I finally got this poor hibiscus out of here, out of the house, and it was covered in some kind of mealyworm sort of thing. Something tiny that sucks on it. Gets all sticky like aphids, so I sprayed it down with some detergent, some dish soap. I think the sun will cause it to sprout up pretty fast. So anyways, the 28th, you know, the three is, it's the old and the hidden, the broken. It's the potential on the year, an 8, creates fire. So the 3 on the 8 create fire. Potential on the 8 of time. So it's the potential for this time. It's the potential for this time for a great light. And then upon the day, so the 11 places itself on the 28. And that's the 10, so well, it's going to make the 12. So this is a number 12 day. It's a pinnacle day. Pinnacle in the motion of that being the 12, that which stands. And yeah, I guess this has a lot to do with the elect new sons of God, because they certainly would be that expression. But I thought I'd just let you know, share a little bit, share a few flowers, I guess. Just a few. You know, I cleared this bed out of all the penstemon, and now sunflowers are popping up. I see a few penstemon that made it. I have to grab, but no real, few larkspur, but no real flower seeds in here. So it's lowered down. You can almost see the shape. It's meant to become a bed, and I was going to start a new flower bed right here, but I don't know, I haven't the energy to do it now. And my stomach is flip-flopping all over the place. I can't, it's hard to control my internal organs right now. I don't know what's going on. It's like a tickle. I think my nerves are remapping themselves. That's what it feels like. You know, across the shoulder where they took the rubber chicken out of my neck, the lymph node. That I guess I could look at the camera. It's not like I could see myself, but the rubber chicken they took out of my neck, yeah, it's like the nerve bundle was cut, so the top side of the shoulder from here over is very sensitive, but it's numb sensitive. It's like sensitive to touch, but it's like burning. And below on the chest, it's sore. So there's always potential with a lymph node removal like that to get facial paralysis, things like that. But this is like shoulder paralysis, sort of a nerve impingement. So it really, really burns and it hurts. And I probably am susceptible to sunburn, so I shouldn't be out in the sun. But this is where the chair's sitting. I should go find a shady spot to set it down. Sit in the shade. But Jeff's still working on the house. He's in the dining room now. He did a really fabulous job in the living room. And now he's in the dining room, cleaning the floorboards and taking the rugs and dragging them outside and putting baking soda on them, treating them and vacuuming them up and everything. And then I guess after that I'm going to kind of steer him away from the kitchen for a while and have him focus on my room, because I think next to my room really needs a good cleaning. And tomorrow the end of tomorrow, I will have passed my 72-hour mark, having been given chemotherapy. And so I won't be as toxic. My urine and my feces, all that, body fluids, and all the cleanup mess that goes with it. Isolating my bathroom and the measurements you have to do with the toilet so it doesn't splatter on the floor. Because the chemo treatment itself, the chemochemical, can cause cancer. So we don't want the kids or anybody else to get cancer or nothing. So I have to be real careful with my cleanup. Yeah. I was going to take a drink and I have a mask on. I didn't think about that part, did I? I brought my drink out with me. Yeah, I should have a cap on. Because it's really, that sun is really, really hot. Okay, well, I'll take a break and I'll record again later. And, but I am catching up. I'm slowly catching up. And we'll get this dry ground wet. And, yeah, moisturize. Yeah, okay. All right, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your well wishes. Thank you for any kind words you have to say or sharing, and I really appreciate it. I couldn't have imagined coming back to this world without without that sort of support, that sort of connection. And I do believe that family is really important, and I do believe what Mark Messer said about my situation staying put. The investment was already placed long ago. The comforts and the rewards are here. And yeah, the situation's bad, but look at the good side of it, I probably prevented a man from doing something very stupid in more ways than one, even though he's drawn to that sort of thing. And his past was coming back to haunt him, coming back to grab a hold of him. And that's what upset me so badly, was the reality of it. And yet it was in the past. And I'm sure that young man, Ben, didn't mean any harm by it. And anybody in the past would have come forward too. So we have to let the past come forward. We have to let the dead rise up, and even if it's within, face that motion of the potion so that we can do the inner work that I was screaming at him so badly the other night when we came home, and I discovered that he hadn't done anything, which is his very typical thing to do. It's his operation, to find a way out of everything that he needs to get done. And this is I mean, he's doing everything in his power, but that doesn't mean that it could ever be fixed the way it should have been, or right as it should have been. But we can accept the distance of friendship and the closeness of that camaraderie of it and time, and conquer it. Yeah, I should hope. And I probably wasn't never meant to be in a relationship anyways. I mean, in that sort of thing, Mr. and Mrs. Curly or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was never meant to be that person, But I think about the farm at Cosmati Farms and all the loss that I had then when I was being accused of trespassing on my own property and having to slaughter what I considered my children, my babies, my chickens, and all my animals, and ruining everything that I worked so hard for because the greed of a neighbor, I don't know what for. And I guess I've been broken for a long time. And my inner work was the pain. And so, yeah, here I am. Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to go move the hose. And I'll record some more later. Take care. And let the day be a pinnacle to you. Bless you.